Let's go to the WA Nationals Leader Mia Davies, who is likely going to be the next opposition leader. Mia Davies, that's certainly what the numbers are suggesting. Are you ready to take up that role and take it to what is going to be a very, very powerful premier with a massive presence in the parliament, Mia Davies?
Yeah, there's no doubt it's going to be a challenging 4 years. I think we'll wait to see what the wash-up is in terms of final numbers. I'm hopeful that we'll still have many of our members and that we will still have an opportunity, I guess, to provide some balance in the parliament. But there's no doubt that it's going to be a hard road over the next 4 years for both opposition parties.
And are you ready to step up for that role? Because it's going to need someone with a lot of energy and focus to try and provide some accountability to the McGowan government.
Yeah, absolutely. I have to say that I've been asked many times over the last couple of weeks whether this is something that I had contemplated. My focus, of course, had been on supporting our candidates out here in regional Western Australia, making sure that there was a strong voice for regional WA in the parliament after the election. Obviously, we're now facing something quite different. But yes, I'm prepared to step up. Our team is prepared to step up. We've been around for over 100 years. We've been very flexible and adaptable. Our survival has depended on it. And we are prepared to step up and do what's needed to make sure that there is a strong voice in the parliament to balance out what will undoubtedly be a very powerful premier and a very powerful cabinet.
Hey Mia, it's Ben Morton here, and you know, you and I know each other well.
Hi,
and
Ben.
You know, since I arrived in 2008, you know, I've had an odd relationship with the National Party in Western Australia, and congratulations firstly on your re-election. One of the things that I always found quite peculiar was in 2008 waiting for the National Party to decide whether or not you'd form government with the Labor Party or with the Liberals. And as my time as State Director, I was always unable to get a commitment out of the WA National Party that they would rule out ever forming a government with the Labor Party in the future. Has the time come now to make that commitment quite significant and strong that a national party that you lead will never countenance and never enter into an agreement to form government with a future Labor government at any time?
Well, that's not actually within my power as the leader of the party. We're a grassroots organisation. As you experienced in 2008, it was a decision for the whole of the party. Obviously, my role as the leader and whoever the leader is at the time that they make those decisions plays a significant role. What we do is find the best way to represent the constituents in regional Western Australia. So whether that's in an alliance government, whether it's a coalition, whether it's standing alone and sitting on the crossbenches, they are the options that are open to us. I won't ever commit a future National Party party room to something, but what I will say is that we've got some hard roads to plough over the next 4 years, and I'm sure that I've got a good team to do that, and we'll be looking to make sure that we put ourselves in a position again to support those that are in the parliament to provide that opposition to the government.
Mia, Andrew Clennell here. Looking at things as they are, I see a pathway to 3 potential Liberal seats in terms of Churchlands, Vass and Cottesloe, 3 wins there. How many seats do you think you're looking at? Wouldn't it make more sense to have a formal coalition with so few opposition members in the parliament? Again,
they're discussions that we'll have over the coming days. Our role is to find the best way to represent our constituents. Our reason for being as the National Party is to represent regional Western Australians, provide a strong voice for them. If the best way to do that is deemed by our organisation to form a coalition in opposition, well, that will be something that we consider. But they are discussions for the coming days. I'm not going to rule anything in or out at this point in time. We've still got too many things up in the air tonight.
And a big task ahead of you, Mia Davies. We wish you all the best, and thanks for your time on a difficult night for the Liberals, a bit better for the Nationals, and we wish you all the best in your next role.